Good day and welcome. I'm Stefan with Trending Update USA, bringing you the latest from the world of tennis, where Canada's rising stars, Leylah Fernandez and Victoria Mboko, have both started their Pan-Pacific Open campaigns in impressive fashion. It was a day of triumph and promise for Canadian tennis as both players notched opening round victories, showcasing their skill, determination, and growing confidence on the WTA stage. Fernandez, the former U.S. Open finalist known for her fiery energy and never-say-die attitude, combined precision and aggression to secure her win, while Mboko, one of Canada's most exciting young prospects, displayed maturity and composure beyond her years. Their performances mark an encouraging start for Canada's women's tennis contingent in Tokyo, where the Pan-Pacific Open has once again drawn some of the world's best players. Fernandez entered the match with focus and intent, facing a seasoned opponent who tested her early on with deep ground strokes and heavy serves. But the 22-year-old Canadian, ranked among the most promising players of her generation, responded with tactical brilliance and consistency from the baseline. Fernandez's movement on court remains one of her greatest strengths, fluid, explosive, and instinctive, and she used it to turn defense into offense seamlessly throughout the contest. Each rally seemed to fuel her confidence, and her ability to dictate play with her trademark forehand cross-court shots earned loud cheers from fans in attendance. The Tokyo crowd, known for its appreciation of skill and effort, responded warmly to her tenacity and grace under pressure. The victory not only boosts Fernandez's confidence but also serves as a timely reminder of her resilience. After a challenging stretch earlier this season, marked by close matches and narrow defeats, this win at the Pan-Pacific Open feels like a significant step forward. Fernandez has been working diligently on refining her serve and adding more power to her game, elements that were on full display in this match. Her ability to hold serve under pressure and execute key points with precision reflects the evolution of her game. Analysts have pointed out that Fernandez's blend of athleticism, tactical intelligence, and emotional control makes her one of the most dynamic players to watch on the tour. Meanwhile, Victoria Mboko, the teenage sensation from Toronto, made headlines of her own with a composed and confident victory in her first-round match. Still in the early stages of her professional career, Mboko has been turning heads with her aggressive baseline play, fearless shot-making, and calm demeanor. Against a more experienced opponent, she demonstrated remarkable poise, breaking serve early and maintaining momentum throughout the match. Mboko's serve has become a key weapon, and her ability to follow it up with well-placed forehand winners kept her opponent on the back foot. What stood out most was her maturity. She managed the tempo of the match, avoided unnecessary risks, and stayed mentally strong even when challenged. For Canadian tennis, this simultaneous success of Fernandez and Mboko signals a bright future. The nation, already home to top players like Bianca Andreescu and Felix Auger-Aliassime, continues to produce world-class talent. Fernandez, who broke into international prominence during her thrilling run to the 2021 U.S. Open final, has become a role model for young athletes in Canada. Mboko, inspired by Fernandez and other trailblazers, represents the next generation of Canadian excellence. Their victories in Tokyo serve as a testament to the growing depth of Canadian tennis and the strength of the country's development programs. The Pan-Pacific Open, a prestigious WTA 500 event held annually in Japan, has long been known for featuring high-quality matches and an enthusiastic fan base. Both Fernandez and Mboko have quickly become crowd favorites, not just for their skill but also for their charisma and sportsmanship. Fernandez's fiery fist pumps and positive energy electrified the Tokyo audience, while Mboko's calm focus and powerful play earned her admiration and respect. Their performances have injected excitement into the tournament and drawn attention from international media covering the event. Fernandez's journey to this point has been one of determination and growth. After her breakout moment in 2021, expectations soared, and like many young athletes, she faced challenges adjusting to the rigors of the full WTA Tour. But her response has been one of relentless hard work. Coached by her father Jorge Fernandez, she continues to refine her technique and mental approach. The win in Tokyo is particularly satisfying, as it showcases how her efforts are paying off. She spoke confidently in post-match interviews, emphasizing the importance of patience, discipline, and enjoying the process rather than being fixated solely on results. Victoria Mboko's rise, on the other hand, represents the exciting promise of a new generation. Still a teenager, she has already displayed the kind of composure that usually comes with experience. Her victory in Tokyo marks another milestone in what has been a steady climb up the rankings. Tennis experts have noted that Mboko's combination of athleticism, tactical understanding, and mental steadiness could make her one of Canada's next big stars. Her recent performances in ITF and WTA events demonstrate that she's quickly adapting to higher levels of competition, and the Pan-Pacific Open is giving her a valuable platform to test her game against elite players. The success of both Fernandez and Mboko at this early stage of the tournament has created a buzz among Canadian fans and tennis enthusiasts worldwide. Social media platforms have been filled with congratulatory messages, highlights, and excitement about their potential matchups in later rounds. Many fans are already envisioning the possibility of an all-Canadian clash deep into the tournament, a scenario that would further underline the nation's growing prominence in women's tennis. Analysts covering the event have been quick to praise both players for their professionalism and composure. Fernandez's ability to fight through tense moments, and Mboko's instinctive shot selection, stand out as signs of strong mental conditioning. Both players have demonstrated a rare combination of skill, intelligence, and hunger to win, traits that define champions in the making. Their presence in Tokyo not only elevates the level of competition but also adds an inspirational element for young athletes watching from around the world. Beyond the court, the friendship and mutual respect between Fernandez and Mboko have also been noted. The two players often support each other during tournaments and training sessions, reflecting the collaborative spirit within the Canadian tennis community. This camaraderie is seen as a positive influence, fostering unity and encouragement among Canada's growing pool of female talent. Tennis Canada officials have expressed pride in seeing both players succeed on an international stage, emphasizing the importance of mentorship, teamwork, and perseverance in achieving long-term success. As the Pan-Pacific Open progresses, both Fernandez and Mboko will face tougher challenges ahead. The draw includes several top-seeded players, and each round promises to test their endurance, strategy, and adaptability. For Fernandez, maintaining her rhythm and confidence will be crucial, while Mboko will aim to build on her momentum and gain valuable experience against higher-ranked opponents. Regardless of the outcomes, their performances in Tokyo have already made a statement. Canada's next generation of tennis stars is here, and they are ready to compete with the best. The Pan-Pacific Open has a long history of memorable matches, and this year's edition is no exception. Fernandez's electric shot-making and Mboko's breakout performance add a fresh narrative to the tournament, one that fans are following with great enthusiasm. With their victories, both players have set the stage for a thrilling week of tennis filled with potential upsets, emerging storylines, and the continued rise of Canadian talent. For Fernandez, this is another step in her journey back to the top of the WTA rankings. For Mboko, it's the beginning of what could be a remarkable career. Together, they symbolize the strength, resilience, and ambition that define the next era of Canadian tennis. Their success at the Pan-Pacific Open is not just a pair of victories, it's a glimpse into a future where Canadian women's tennis continues to make history. Fans across Canada and around the world will be eagerly watching as Fernandez and Mboko prepare for their next matches. Each point, each rally, and each victory will bring them closer to cementing their places among the sport's elite. One thing is certain, the future of Canadian tennis looks brighter than ever.